The disappearance of Frederick Valentich. On October 21, 1978, a young pilot named Frederick Valentich climbed into his Cessna 182 and took off into the skies over southern Australia. He was just 20 years old, with 150 hours of flying experience. His destination was King Island, a short flight over Bass Strait. But Valentich never made it. His plane was never found, his body was never recovered, and what he said in his final radio transmission has haunted aviation investigators and UFO researchers for more than 40 years. It was a clear Saturday evening, the sun setting, as Valentich flew out of Melbourne. He filed a routine flight plan, telling officials he was traveling to King Island to pick up passengers. But when authorities later checked, no passengers were scheduled to meet him. Valentich was described as a calm, serious young man who loved flying. His father later said Frederick was deeply interested in UFOs, something that would become important after what happened next. At 7:06 p.m., about 125 miles from Melbourne, Valentich radioed air traffic control. His voice was steady at first. He asked if there were any known aircraft in his area. Controllers told him no. The sky should have been empty. Then Valentich reported something strange. He said there was a large aircraft flying 1,000 feet above him. He described it as having 4 bright landing lights, but no radar showed anything in his vicinity. Over the next few minutes, Valentich's voice grew more unsettled. He said the object passed over him at high speed. Then it seemed to be orbiting above him, moving in circles. When controllers asked him to describe it, Valentich said it was long, metallic and shining. At one point he added, "It has a green light and it's not an aircraft." He sounded confused, even unnerved. The mysterious object was playing with him, circling, approaching, then vanishing. At 7:12 p.m., Valentich's tone shifted. His last words were chilling. He said, "It is hovering and it's not an aircraft." Suddenly, a loud metallic scraping noise cut across the radio. Controllers described it as a harsh metallic sound, like something grinding against the microphone. Then silence. The transmission ended abruptly. Valentich never responded again. The Royal Australian Air Force and civilian aircraft began searching that night. Over the next 4 days, planes and ships combed 1,000 square miles of ocean. They found no wreckage, no oil slicks, nothing. Valentich's Cessna had enough fuel for 5 hours of flight. If it had crashed, debris should have been obvious. Yet Bass Strait remained eerily empty. So what really happened to Frederick Valentich? Investigators considered several theories. Theory 1, disorientation. Some believe Valentich may have become confused, mistaking stars or even the lights of his own aircraft for a UFO. Skeptics suggest he could have been flying upside down without realizing it, though experts point out his Cessna was not capable of sustained inverted flight. Theory 2, staged disappearance. Some argued Valentich may have faked his own vanishing, crashing deliberately or even flying away to start a new life. But he left behind his wallet, keys, and no evidence of planning. His family strongly rejected this. Theory 3, UFO encounter. That same night, multiple people across southern Australia reported seeing strange green lights moving through the sky. Their accounts matched Valentich's descriptions almost exactly. For UFO believers, this was proof that his final call was not delusion, but a real encounter. Valentich's father believed his son was taken by extraterrestrials. For years he said Frederick had spoken about UFOs and believed he might one day encounter one. The Australian government's official conclusion was simply, cause of disappearance unknown. To this day, no trace of Valentich or his Cessna has ever been found. Not a single scrap of metal washed ashore. Not a single piece of wreckage pulled from the sea. The Valentich case remains one of the most mysterious disappearances in modern aviation. Was it confusion, a tragic accident, or proof of something stranger in the skies above Australia? More than 4 decades later, the truth is still missing, just like Frederick Valentich. What do you think happened that night? Comment your theory below. And don't forget to subscribe for more true creepy stories.